My name is Rebecca, and welcome to my channel. I just want to create a short little introduction video. I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, but mostly I'm going to tell you about why I created this channel and what you can see on this channel, right? So again, my name is Rebecca. I am an elementary teacher by day. I currently teach third grade, and starting the next school year, I will be teaching elementary art, which I'm really excited about. In the evenings, I am a group fitness instructor at my gym. I really enjoy that. I teach Les Mills body pump classes, and I am hoping to get a certification in body flow classes this summer. So, enough about me. I am not a YouTuber. I feel like I need to throw that disclaimer out early on. You've probably noticed I'm not using fancy equipment. I don't have very good editing skills. I really enjoy watching YouTube videos, but never really thought I would have a vegan channel. I never thought I would be a YouTuber. Still don't know that I am. So we're gonna try this new adventure, something fun. Hopefully, we'll see how it goes. So along those lines, let's talk about why did I create this channel? I'm not a YouTuber. Why? So basically, when I first became vegan 2 or 3 years ago, I'm a millennial. So when I first went vegan, I spent a ton of time watching YouTube videos. I would go on Instagram and follow vegan Instagrammers. I used Pinterest like a crazy person looking up recipes. I joined Facebook groups. I really turned to social media. I turned to the internet and I turned to Google to figure out what to eat because it can be intimidating when you first become vegan to figure out what you're doing and to navigate this new world. Now that I've been vegan for a little while, I realize in hindsight I made some mistakes, and there are some things I think lacking from especially the vegan YouTube and the vegan Instagram communities. And I'm very specifically referring to the what I ate in a day videos, because when I first went vegan, I would watch these videos and it was a very, to me, high standard of what a vegan lifestyle should look like. So many of these YouTubers lived these gorgeous lives in Bali or Hawaii, or they woke up and got a papaya from the neighbor and then had tahini dressing on a rainbow salad, and for a snack they walked out to the fig tree in the backyard and ate all the figs off the fig tree. And it was a gorgeous lifestyle, but also 100% not sustainable for me. I work well over 40 hours a week. And I want to have time to do fun stuff. And there were some things that I feel like were missing from the What I Ate in a Day videos. So I hope to address that with my channel. I created this channel because I want to show you another perspective. The perspective of an everyday vegan, of a working woman. I work 40 plus hours a week. And I don't want to spend a lot of my money on food, right? On what I ate. I want to spend it on the fun stuff. So, I think that there's just a lack of sustainability with a lot of the lifestyles that were initially presented to me. And I just want to offer a different one. I don't want to bash those YouTubers. If that lifestyle is sustainable for them, that's awesome. I would love to spend the day eating with them. A lot of them look like they have really good food. But I do want to present to you another option, right? So I also have a lot of family and friends. Hello, if you know me. I have a lot of family and friends that constantly will ask me, but what do you eat, right? What do you eat? And so this is just a little insight into what I eat. So I have my notes written down so I don't ramble too much. So forgive me, I know I keep looking at them. So let's go and get started. So I guess I'm really hesitant to use the word rules, but I have 4 major rules for what I eat. So the reason I don't like to use the word rules is because people hear vegan and they hear restriction. And rules especially just seems very restrictive. And a vegan diet is by no means, does not have to feel restrictive. Like, I absolutely disagree. I think I get a ton of food. I get a variety of food. I like what I eat, right? So, so here are my 4 rules. So the number 1 rule, obviously, is that it has to be vegan. So I avoid ingredients that came from animals, dairy, eggs, and meat. Okay. So there are also 2 other ingredients that I avoid as much as possible. So one of them, and you will never see me eat this, is artificial sweetener. Sucralose and aspartame I have very adverse reactions. They make me sick. I get very bad headaches. I get like blotchy skin. So I've never seen a doctor about it because it's fairly simple just to eat things that have real sugar in them as opposed to the artificial sweetener. So that's just for me personally. If you want to eat the same thing I'm eating, but you don't avoid artificial sweetener, then put some artificial sweetener in it. You know, it just doesn't work for me. It doesn't make me feel good. So artificial sweetener is one of the ingredients. And then I also, and this is new for me, I've started trying to avoid palm oil more than I used to when I heard about the effects that it has on the environment and habitats and the animals living in those habitats. I'm trying to it's a lot harder than I thought it would be to avoid it. So I'm trying to be more cognizant of what it's in because I keep forgetting to check for it. And I'm still learning and growing on the palm oil thing. So I am working and I am working towards a day where I will avoid it completely. So my number 2 rule, right after it has to be vegan, my number 2 rule is that my food has to be cheap. That was probably the biggest thing whenever I tried some of these like meal plans or I tried to copy or emulate some of the what I ate in a day videos. I could not afford it. It was expensive. It used ingredients that were expensive or a long list of ingredients. So that's my number 2 rule. Is it has to be fairly cheap. I want to save my money and buy things that I enjoy and things that are fun. Number 3 is it has to be fairly simple as far as time and ingredients. I don't want a massive ingredient list or ingredients that are difficult for me to find. I live in a really small town, so I just oftentimes can't find a lot of ingredients. And then I want to save some time. I work 40 plus hours a week. I want to save time and do fun stuff. So, and then number 4 is it has to be fairly healthy. So like I said, I do like working out. I am a group fitness instructor. So I want it to be healthy. That being said, I do not track my calories. I do not track my macros. I don't follow any special like high carb, low fat or keto or anything beyond just it has to be vegan. I sort of try to avoid processed food. I do the best I can avoiding sugar, but I don't track my calories. I don't use a macro counter because, again, I don't have time for that. That is a major time investment that it's not realistic. It's not sustainable for me. So, my disclaimer, like I said, it is fairly healthy. I am not a dietitian. I am not a nutritionist. I'm not an expert. I think I've learned a lot, and I think that I'm much smarter than I was a couple of years ago, and I think that I'm getting better every day. But I also think I make mistakes, and I think that you should speak to your doctor, or if you can afford it, a dietitian or a nutritionist. I think that you should be skeptical. I think you should do your own research. It's so important. I know when I first went vegan, and I'm off on a tangent a little bit. When I first went vegan, there was some bad advice out there. There was definitely some things that I was like, yes, I'm going to only eat potatoes for 3 days. Or I want to water fast. Like, there was just some bad advice that I should have been a little bit more skeptical than I was. So, a little hindsight there. So here's what I foresee and envision in the future of this channel. So I have created an Instagram account, and I will try and upload every day pictures of what I ate that day. Just basic, like breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks. I want to be very realistic with you. So, like, let's be honest. There are some days that I forget my lunch at home, and I dig $3.75 out of the bottom of my purse, and I go to the school cafeteria and buy a Smucker's Uncrustable and whatever vegan options they have for sides, like an orange and celery sticks usually, right? Like this is not Instagram worthy or YouTube worthy meal. However, I want to make a commitment to myself and a commitment to you that I don't want to hide those bad days, because we all have them. All vegans have those days where there are not food options, or there are not healthy or nutrient dense food options, and we wind up being the person at the table eating a basket of fries because that was the only thing on the menu, right? I don't want to hide that from you. I want to give you a realistic picture of what day-to-day life sometimes looks like. Sometimes it's beautiful and there are these Instagram-worthy meals, and other days I'm eating leftover soup out of a Ziploc bag. That's life sometimes. So my commitment is to try, and I don't want to hide anything. I want to show you what it looks like on the good days and the bad days, right? So, as far as uploading videos on YouTube, I hope to post on Instagram every day. I cannot possibly put daily videos out on YouTube. So I'm probably going to do larger chunks, like maybe a week or a weekend, or if I go on like a trip or a vacation, maybe I'll break it out that way. So that it's a larger chunk. I also try not to make, or I'm going to try not to make my videos too long, because who wants to watch 25 minutes of what I ate in a day? You can't binge watch, if their videos are too long. Anyway, and I think that maybe I'll do a couple of other videos along the way, probably just about my vegan journey and some of the mistakes I made and some of the things I did right when I first went vegan, and just a little bit, if you guys have a special something you want me to talk about, let me know. But on the whole, it's what I ate today, right? A realistic view of what I ate today. So I hope you enjoy my channel. I hope you subscribe. That's the thing YouTubers say, right? Like and subscribe, and then click on something and sacrifice blood to somebody. That's a thing, right? I'm gonna figure YouTube out. We'll see. So I hope you enjoy my channel, and I hope you come back, and I hope it inspires you.